we were all out last night because it was we were at an awards thing, and I went sat up with Colleen and Sarah, who've both been in Big Brother, and Colleen has won it a few years ago, and she said to me something that sounded rather odd, but I wondered if this resonated. She said when she came out and she first went into her hotel room, she cried and cried because it was the first time being alone without all the cameras and all the people, and actually a part of her wanted to go back in. Do you feel like that?
I think going out was the scariest part.
Yeah.
You just didn't know what you were going out to. And I think you probably know what that feels like. Being nominated almost every week as well, because at the end of the day, it was safety in numbers. And I guess they kind of all were voting against me because they thought I had a big fan base, basically.
But you won.
Yeah. I don't know how. That was tough. It was tough. But you know what? Given it a bit of time, I might do it again one day.
Would you?
Maybe. But at the end of the day...
No regrets about doing it?
Well, no, but that was a bit...
I looked at it and I thought, I can't believe that someone would put themselves in that situation. And when you look back on it now...
It looks fun.
It looks fun, but we all know, because I've done I'm a Celebrity, so I know there's hours, and there's never anything that's not filmed.
No.
Was there anything that you did in there now you think, maybe I shouldn't have done
Definitely, definitely. But, I mean...
Come on then, tell us what it is.
No, not that. I just think from now on I've just got to expect the unexpected and just go with the flow, and that's kind of what I did with this. And hopefully, I mean, I've won £50,000 from my charity at the end of the day, and that's the biggest thing.
We saw a little clip, obviously, as you went in. You said, "I'm not looking for love," and then, ta-da, you did.
I know.
How's things going with Chad?
OK, he's gone back to LA now.
Oh, no.
So,
Are you
yeah.
next to see him then?
I don't
Or are you going to go out there?
I've got some work possibly lined up in LA in the next few weeks. So
Isn't that hard then? If you've been with him all the time and now he's gone.
But Nadine always, you know, she does
got
that.
a little bit of lipstick on your
Oh,
teeth,
everyone
love.
always tells me that.
No. There you go, that's it, sorted.
So, yeah, I might be back over in a couple of weeks.
When you say OK, though, that's not saying 100%.
Well, the thing
it's a
is,
little bit like the jury's out.
We've spent like a week together outside the house, and obviously we've got real lives to get on with. I'm still acclimatising and getting used to real life again. I still can't get my head around everything and what's to come, and so we're just going to play it one bit at a time. I want to be sensible about this, and I wasn't looking for anything when I was in there. I didn't fancy any of the lads when I got in there at all. I didn't look at any of them like that. But with me and Chad, I think we only had each other to lean on, and we, you know, from becoming really good friends,
it just grew.
It just grew into feelings when we both got nominated and we both got saved. And I think that's when it sort of fell into more feelings.
You mentioned Nadine there. She's been really supportive.
She is. Yeah, I think. Hi, Nadine, wherever you are. Yeah, I think we're meeting up afterwards, actually.
Good.
Well, where was my invite then, Sarah?
Well, I've only just seen you.
Did you know she was a bridesmaid for me?
Yeah.
First wedding, Pete, wasn't it? Years ago.
Just seen Junior. He's like that big.
I know.
He's so cute.
How about any of the other girls? Do you still keep in touch with them? Or?
Yeah, I do. Well, mainly Nadine, actually, when she's over here. But a lot of them are all sort of busy with their families and getting married and all that palaver. So it's quite hard, especially when we're all busy. We cross paths, obviously, places like this.
Yeah.
But that's, we're busy, really.
There seemed to be a lot of drinking in there. Now, you'd been into rehab. Were you worried that you were drinking too much
They made it out to be a lot worse than it was, to be honest with you. They don't let you drink much in the evenings whatsoever, and the kids, as I call them, they'd be running into the closet and stashing all the cans in their bedroom.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, so they take things on their own part.
Yeah.
And then they caught me getting a bottle of red for Derek one night because he didn't have a single drink. Right. So they made out I was stealing. They completely twisted it round on me.
But Sarah, you did drink in there.
I did a little bit, but I paced myself. But I was hardly as leery as the other kids.
But what about people say there's cider, Sarah? Is that a bit cruel?
No, that was actually meant as a joke because we were on rations that week because we weren't in the members club. And we weren't really eating very much. We were literally living on lentils. And we were allowed only cider in the evening. I probably only had a can and a half of cider and I got the raving giggles.
Well, you would if you weren't drinking.
Yeah, and we weren't eating enough, so I kind of got the giggles and got a bit leery.
What made you want to go in the first place?
But I can be like that without a drink, you know? So they can think what they
You
want.
don't have to justify it.
No,
you know,
not at
when I
all.
was in it with Cav, he was so good at the day, but they just focused him like the partying. But I wanted to say to him, show another side of Sarah, but you know.
Another thing is, though, I do come alive more at night, and that's always been in my character. I'm usually quite quiet in the day and a little bit anxious, and I get my thoughts processed and everything else.
Yeah.
And I am definitely a night owl, and that's when I really sort of get myself.
I mean, Celebrity Big Brother is something that I've always said no to because I'm too frightened at the thought of doing it. You've been incredibly brave for doing it, if you don't mind me saying, because you seem quite vulnerable, and to put yourself into that position. Are you glad that you did it?
I am, in a way. I mean, at the end of the day, I've had so much, you know what, written about me in the past, and I kind of wanted to set the record straight. Yeah, I had my moments where I had my highs, my lows. I think you go through a whole spectrum of emotions in there.
Yeah.
Like, one tiny thing gets magnified in, like, a million times.
Well,
and,
we're just glad you got out in one piece.
So am I, but I'm still in shell shock. Thank you.